Hello students, welcome to Mathematics Content Library for grade 10. Today we are going to revise the chapter Quadratic Equations through its mind map. We have already studied that quadratic equations are the equations that have the degree 2. That is, the power of the variable in the equation is 2, then they are called as quadratic equations. In this chapter, we are going to study the polynomial equations of degree 2 in one variable. These are generally represented as ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a, b and c are the real numbers and a is not equal to 0. The condition is a is not equal to 0 because if a is equal to 0, then the x square term becomes 0 and it will not be a quadratic equation, it becomes a linear equation. That's why a is not equal to 0 is a very necessary condition. The examples are x square plus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0, 3a square minus 4a plus 9 is equal to 0, etc. Next, we discussed about the solution of a quadratic equation. We already know that a quadratic equation has two solutions because what is the degree of the polynomial, those many zeros will be there or those many solutions will be there for that particular polynomial equation. Since the quadratic equation has the degree 2, the solution of a quadratic equation has two zeros. And to find out the solution of a quadratic equation, we discussed different methods. The first one is by factorization method. This is the simplest one, and the example is 2x square plus 7x plus 6 is equal to 0. To find the value of x, we follow the splitting of the middle term. That is 2x square plus 4x plus 3x plus 6 is equal to 0, and then we get if x plus 2 is equal to 0, then x is equal to minus 2, and if 2x plus 3 is equal to 0, then x is equal to minus 3 by 2. So these are the solutions of the quadratic equation 2x square plus 7x plus 6 is equal to 0. The next method is by completing the square method. We are making the x square term as a perfect square, and then we are continuing the procedure to find out what are the different solutions of the quadratic equation. So let us take the same example. 2x square plus 7x plus 6 is equal to 0. We can see that the coefficient of x square is 2 and 2 is not a perfect square. To make it a perfect square, we are multiplying by 2. Then we get 4x square plus 14x plus 12 is equal to 0. Then we are converting this one into the form of a plus b whole square. That is 4x square is written as 2x whole square, and this 14x is splitted as 2 into 2x into 7 by 2 plus 7 by 2 whole square. Since we are adding this 7 by 2 whole square, we are subtracting it again, then plus 12 is equal to 0. Now, including all these three different terms, we can write it as 2x plus 7 by 2 whole square minus 7 by 2 whole square is 49 by 4 plus 12 is equal to 0. Next, 2x plus 7 by 2 whole square is equal to 49 minus 12 fours of 48 divided by 4, and then upon simplification we get x is equal to minus 3 by 2 and x is equal to minus 2. Next, the second type of the completing the square method is by division. That is, the first x square term, to make it as a perfect square, in this multiplication method we multiplied by 2, but in this one we are dividing by 2. Then we get x square plus 7 by 2 x plus 3 is equal to 0. Now it is written as x square plus 2 into x into 7 by 4 plus 7 by 4 whole square minus 7 by 4 whole square plus 3 is equal to 0. This is to convert into a plus b whole square formula. That's why it is written as x plus 7 by 4 whole square minus 49 by 16 plus 3 is equal to 0. And on simplification, we get x is equal to minus 3 by 2 and x is equal to minus 2. Here, b square minus 4ac is called as discriminant and it is denoted by capital letter D, and this tells about the nature of roots. That is, if D is greater than 0, the roots are real and distinct. If D is equal to 0, the roots are real and equal. If D is less than 0, the roots are not real. We will take the same example, that is 2x square plus 7x plus 6 is equal to 0, and we will see what is the value of discriminant. Here we can note that a is equal to 2, b is equal to 7, c is equal to 6. And when we replace the values of a, b, c and simplify, we get b square minus 4ac is equal to 1. That is, the capital D discriminant is greater than 0, and if it is greater than 0, the roots are real and distinct. So you can see that minus 2 and minus 3 by 2 both are the real numbers and both are distinct, that is different from one another. So in this way, by looking at the discriminant itself, we can find out what is the nature of roots. That's all about the chapter quadratic equations. I hope the revision through this mind map helped you to understand the different concepts of quadratic equations in a better way. Thank you, students. Have a nice day.